You know, I like simple things because simplicity is divinity. And my mama told me that the more simple something is, the less likely it is to break down and the more reliable it is. The ancient people that cherished wisdom called this a truism, which means it is universal. Now, I would like to make for you today an analogy between OV and EV, optical viewfinder and electronic viewfinder. And no matter how fast the buffer or processing speed is, we have a multiplicity of parts in communication systems which causes issues, especially with action, sports photography, and low light. And I would like for you to see a very simple analogy. By the way, this takes a tremendous amount of power, this electronic viewfinder system, until there is a next progression of battery technology, which is not yet on the horizon. We are dealt with a death blow that EV powering the LCD screen and or the OLED viewfinder is a battery vampire. So I am going to play the part of the battery-sucking vampire, which is transferring image from the sensor to the OLED and or the rear screen. Okay, what I see is this. I got a person here. Obviously, I can't go as fast as the processor, so here we got this. So it took energy and it took time to do that. You get me? Okay, we got a pretty chick here. I can't draw. Actually, I'm not showing you the raw image. All the OLED and the LCD screen does is show a compressed JPEG image. So the notion that OLED and EV viewfinders, LCD displays, are showing you exactly what it is you're going to be getting on your SD card, this is actually not the case. It is kind of the case, but not really the case. So that took time and energy. And there is also an issue with low light. There is no new battery technology on the horizon that is going to change the power-sucking nature of this particular system. Now I'm going to show you something that is far, far, far simpler. It is called the optical viewfinder, and it is this extremely lightweight mirror. Flip, flip, flip. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. This lightweight mirror in your camera, it doesn't consume any power. That's the secret of optical viewfinders. Now you are saying, if you are a fanboy of the mirrorless system, you are saying, well, that funky mirror in there, it can be eliminated. Yeah, the case is that this little lightweight mirror in your camera, it does not require any power to shine the image through your pentaprism into your eyeball. And that is why typically one Nikon battery equals 3 Sony batteries. So we got a flipping mirror. Flip, 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 flip. Okay? Yeah, there we go. And over here we have got a processor, a JPEG analyzer, which is feeding the OLED, and feeding that LCD and or OLED takes power and it takes time. Okay? It takes power and time, and that turns your mirrorless system into a battery-sucking vampire. But in addition to being a battery vampire, you've got dripping blood here, you know. In addition to being a battery vampire, you have what we like to call professional lexicon of this lag. Yeah. You know, as processor technology increases, this is going to reduce. But the problem is that between the image sensor on a mirrorless system, you have these things. You have the sensor, you got the processor, you got the buffer. Oh, I forgot the AD converter. The AD converter to convert that image from your sensor through and then buffer the speed properly to the OLED and the LCD. So you got sensor. Okay, it is being processed. It passes through the AD converter, through the buffer, and then to the OLED and or your LCD. So what you have here is a major pile of unnecessary, as we call it, stuff. And what we have here, over in the land of simplicity, that does not take up any power to feed your eyeball, is this. We got one thing. We got a mirror. And then once you press the shutter button, then everything else occurs. But right here we have one thing only, and that is a mirror. And it don't break down, and it is incredibly lightweight. All it does is flick back and forth, and it shows you what you get. And it's great in low light, and it is awesome. There is nothing better for action and sports photography. So, maybe you are a fan of the Twilight series, and you like vampires. I, however, am not interested in replacing one Nikon battery with 3 mirrorless Sony batteries, because this is weight, and this is weight, and to me that doesn't make any, what's that word? It doesn't make any sense. There we go, I got it, there we go. Everybody's going, he's crazy. Only slightly.